Hey guys, as promised, here is the extension video for 7G for systems of linear equations using matrices, unique solutions versus no unique solutions. So when we're solving these systems of linear equations, there are three different situations that can occur. The first one is when the determinant of the matrix is non-zero. In that case, so it can be positive or negative. In that case, the inverse exists and there is a unique solution. So let's show you what that looks like. Here's our system of linear equations. We put them into a matrix. Since the inverse exists, we can bring this matrix to the other side, which is what we've done here. And we can do this calculation in a calculator, and it gives us that x and y is equal to 2 and minus 1. Now if we plot these equations, and I'll show you guys how to plot them both in Symbolab and on Matrices. If we plot these equations, we can see that they overlap only at one point. And that point is the point x is equal to 2 and y is equal to minus 1. So that is the only point where those two equations are both solved at the same time with a single point. X is equal to 2 and x is equal to minus 1. For situations 2 and 3, if the determinant is 0, that means that the inverse does not exist. And we have two different situations branching off of that. The first is the dependent situation, and then the second one is the inconsistent situation. So let's look at dependent first. So the determinant is 0, but now the lines overlap. So in that case, equations are called dependent, and there are infinite solutions. That's another way of saying no unique solutions. So what does this look like? So we've got the same first equation. The second equation is different in this case. We put it into a matrix and we realize, oh, the determinant here is 0. We can't actually solve this using our calculator, but we can plot it. I'll plot it in the calculator first. So what you want to do is create a new document. You can also do this in the Scratchpad graph. But create a new document, add a graph, and here you want to go menu 3, 2 for a relation. And in this relation, so you have to do relation. In this relation, you need to type 2x minus y equals 7. So you just type out your two equations. So that's our first relation, menu 3, 2. And our second relation is minus 10x plus 5y equals, what was it, minus 35? Minus 35. So that's our second relation. You can see that that red line has perfectly covered the blue line. So they are on top of each other. Since they are overlapping, we say that these equations are dependent, and there are infinite solutions. So anywhere on that line, you can find values for x and y, which will satisfy both of these equations at the same time. Our third situation is inconsistent. In this case, again, the determinant is 0, but this time the lines are not overlapping, they are parallel. If they're parallel, we can say that these equations are inconsistent and there are going to be 0 solutions. Again, no unique solutions. In this case there is 0, in the other case there were infinite. Alright, let's see what this looks like. So we got this set of equations, the same first equation, the second equation has changed. Again, the determinant is 0. So we plot this on our calculator, but if you don't have a calculator and you're working from home, you can plot this in this graphing calculator on Symbolab. So just look up Symbolab, Google Symbolab graphing calculator, so it's not going to be the same matrix calculator we've been using. And put in the equations. 2x minus y equals minus y equals 7. And then your other equation is 4x minus 2y equals 4. Okay, we can see here the purple and the green lines don't cross, and we can see that they are parallel and they're never going to cross. So we call that situation inconsistent. You can do this in your CAS as well, and you'll find the same thing. The lines are parallel. So in summary, we have three situations that can arise. First situation, the determinant is non-zero, then we have a unique solution. Second situation, we've got determinant is zero, lines overlap. There are infinite solutions, we call that dependent. Third situations, we've got lines parallel, determinant zero, lines parallel, lines are parallel, therefore no solutions, we call that inconsistent. Cool guys, hope that helps. See you in class.